Hey everyone, welcome to Yin Yoga. I'm Kim, and today we have Yoga for Leo and the heart. To begin, deer pose. So the left foot is in front of me at a right angle. The right leg is behind me at a right angle, and I'm aiming for a perpendicular position, but the inclination is to lean to the left. We're starting out as straight up as we can in this beautiful deer pose stretch. Deep breath in, and I'm going over for a side body stretch, activating all the meridians down the right side body, tilting the heart towards the ceiling. Deep breath in. Let it go, and as you let it go, I'm rotating right around to twisted snake. This is where we have the hands maybe tented, maybe up on a folded towel, but the aim is to have the hands in front of us like downward facing dog, and allowing just popped the spine to go into this beautiful twist while opening up the front of the right hip. It's wonderful. We're going to take a deep breath here. Let it out. One more deep breath in. And letting it out, the arm comes back around. We're going into Vishnu's couch for a little counter pose. Hands under the bum and slow windshield wiper over the backs of the hands, allowing the knees to rotate, the hips to rotate internally and externally. And one more. Back to center, and we're coming right back up to do the other side. In this case, we're going to have the right leg at a right angle in front, left leg behind, reversing the deer, arms up over the head. Find that perpendicular. It's okay if you're kind of leaning this way. You'll get it. The more we do this posture, the more open the pelvis becomes. Deep breath in. Left hand stays put, right hand down to your side, and we are going into the side body stretch, tilting the chest up to the ceiling, looking up, deep breath in, and on the exhale, rotating all the way around to twisted snake. The hands are splayed out in front of me as if in down dog. You might have your fingers tented. You might have them up on a folded towel. I'm putting extra attention into my fingertips and finger pads, pressing down into the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Intensify the twist. One more deep breath in. Exhale it out, and we're coming back to Vishnu's couch again. On the other side, just to give a little counter pose for the hips, rolling back and forth. All right, one more. Coming back up from here, we are going to come on up into tabletop position. And from here, a traditional cat-cow, of course, for Leo. Deep breath in. Exhale it out into that arching cat. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. One more, beautiful. Tilt the pelvis, look up, fill the front chest cavity. And exhale it out. I am curling my toes under, drawing my claws out in front of me. Big cat stretch, pranam. And I'm coming up into these beautiful circular cat-cows. So I'm swinging my hips over, side body, cat, cow. Cat and cow. Reverse the circle. And warming it all up. And then walking it back to tabletop. From here, we're going into melting heart. So from here we might walk the hands a little forward, dropping the elbows down. I'm going to try to keep my knees under my hip points there. And your melting heart may be unique to you. You may start with the forehead down on the mat and the arms stretching out in front. You may tilt the chin so the chin rests on the mat. Or if this is all too intense, you can do quarter dog and fold first your left hand in front of you, maybe even resting your forehead on the hand to lift things up, and get your arm out a little wider. So you find the melting heart that works absolutely best for you. And from here, we're just going to have some beautiful deep breaths. I think Ra has just arrived to bless us. If you're in quarter dog, you might want to switch that over to the other side now, so that you can even it out. If you have any compression sensitivity in the lower back, make sure that you tilt your pelvis forward just a bit so that you're not exaggerating this cow move. Bring it a little more into cat. You don't want to be in this position in pain, but we do want to find an edge. We're opening the front body, opening the heart. And Leo is all about the creative heart. Three more long, slow, deep breaths here. And as you exhale out the third breath, we're going to come right back up into our tabletop, and let's just revisit one little cat-cow, which you may find you have a lot more capacity in your lungs at this moment. And exhale out. Okay. Now, while we're here, back to your elbows. Let's visit dolphin. This is a wonderful pose for the Leo in all of us. Doesn't matter if you're Leo sun, Leo rising, Leo moon, or we all have Leo somewhere in our chart. Wherever your Leo is, this is beautiful for it. So we are walking right on up into dolphin. You can keep your hands clasped. You can rest your head on the mat. Maybe go up onto tippy toes and find what works for you. You may stay on tippy toes depending on how loose your hamstrings are. But let's just have 3 long, slow, deep breaths in dolphin. And as I exhale out the third breath, knees come down, and I'm just going to give my arms a little relief in a moment of child's pose. 3 breaths here. And as I exhale out, coming on back up to flip on over to the other side. We're going to do some beautiful cat stretches here. Cat cow stretches, reclined and on the back. Stretch out long, arms up over the head, feet pointing away. Stretch, 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 rainbow arch the back. And exhale it out. I'm lifting up, a little lift of the switch on of the core, where Uddiyana Bandha, my navel is pulling down to the back of the spine, and my abs are pressing out into the wall of the abdomen. Deep breath in. Exhale out, draw your feet up for another feeling of this. You might want to Charlie horse your hips and lay the lower back down against the mat. Stretch it on out. Tilt the pelvis, arch the back. That's your cow. Exhale up into the cat. Again, Uddiyana Bandha. Navel to the back of the spine. I'm pushing up at the same time, isometric, against the abdominal wall. And relax it on down. From here, we're going to do a beautiful reclined twist. Anything that works the spine as well as the heart is linked to Leo. It's the spine, upper back body behind the heart and the rib cage. With my left leg extending long, I am bringing my right knee nose to knee and relaxing it down. Over I go into the twist. From here, you may want to just melt into this posture. You go right ahead and do that. If you have any issues with the spine at all, you may want to take this left hand and hold that leg down while isometric you push the leg up. So the leg wants to do clamshell. You don't let it. Deep breath in. You decide you're either in melting mode or allowing for some isometric opening of the spine. You can feel it in your pelvis and your lower spine. And as you get both shoulder blades on the mat, you'll feel it in the upper back body too. All right, relax it all down. And we'll have another minute or so here. Relax the feet, relax the calves, relax the knees. Relax the butt, spine, shoulder blades, arms. Relax the skin of the face. 3 more long, slow, deep breaths here. As you exhale out that third breath, grab your knee, lace your hands, go ahead and a nice nose to knee on this side. And while the upper body is up, abs are engaged, let's swap it over to the other side. Nose to knee. And on an exhale, I am rolling this one over to the other side and going over this one. Same thing here. You can immediately just melt into it, especially if you feel both shoulder blades flat on the mat. Otherwise, go ahead and clamshell that leg. Bring that leg up, but no, we're not going to let it. We're holding it down. So it's an isometric move, and it's opening up space in the spine, upper back body, pelvis. Deep breaths here. You might want to close the eyes as you relax the feet, relax the calves, unclench the butt. Relax the pelvis, the internal organs, spine. Let go of any tension in the fingertips, wrists, arms, shoulders. 3 long, slow, relaxing breaths here. And as I exhale out the third breath, I am bringing my knee back up, knee to nose to knee. Stretch it out long for a beautiful stretch, stretch, stretch. And relax it down, knees come up. We're going to do one more Leonian posture. And I want you to think Sphinx. Rolling on over to the tummy. We're going to start with a bit of a stretch first. So point the toes, lay right down, and go ahead and lace the fingers behind you if you can. Deep breath in. And a little lift. Exhale it out. We'll stay here for one more deep breath in. And this time we exhale it out, and arms are coming down for Sphinx. Hands wide like starfish. Think about your thumb and forefinger. We're going to press extra weight into that as we metaphorically tear the mat in half. Deep breath in. Let it go. Now I want you to let your bones hold you up. That means the feet relax, the legs relax, the butt unclenches. Just being held up by our bones, and the muscles are letting go. If you feel any compression in your spine, in your lower back here, go ahead and tilt the pelvis. I'll exaggerate it. I probably don't need to do it that much. But you're tilting the pelvis to take a bit of that scoop out of the lower back. And that will relieve you of any pinching if that occurs. Tune into your body and spot the difference between the edge, which is the strong sensation, and any kind of shooting, stabbing, burning pain. We're not after the pain, we're just after the edge. All right, some deep breaths here in Sphinx. If you want, you can push up into seal, which is like an upward facing dog, supported. Same trick of keeping the compression out of the lower spine. When you've had enough seal, you can come right back down to Sphinx. If you're up in seal, return to Sphinx. Remember tearing the mat in half, metaphorically. Relax the butt, the legs, the thighs, the feet. 3 more long, slow, deep breaths. And as you exhale that 3rd breath out, roll on over to your back for the final beautiful full body stretch. Arms down at your side and Wiggle-asana. The hips are the epicenter. It's a shimmy, it's a shake. Rocking those hips. Fishtailing the feet, shaking it all up. So good for your body. Deep breath in, keep shaking, keep wiggling. And exhale it out in stillness. Palms to the ceiling, up in receiving mode. Shavasana. You can stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. Allowing the nutrients of the practice to soak in. And when you're ready, Anjali Mudra, thumbs to the forehead. Thank you so much for practicing with